We're going in. We're going in. We're going in. We're going in. Oh, I'm ah. Let me move my mic closer because this is gonna be a hell of an episode. I don't. In fact, let me back it up a little bit because I don't want to be screaming in nobody's ear because it's going down. It's going down this episode. But welcome to episode 95 of Blerd Talk. Okay, we got some things going on. My camera's a little janky right now, but it's too late to fix it. I'm already 10 toes in, so we standing on business. Ryan, Jason, how y'all doing today?
Hey, I'm doing really, really well.
I know you're doing really good.
I'm doing great.
So, boys, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to hop right into it because the meat and potatoes is the two trailers that came out today, Ironheart and Superman. But I did want y'all to know, I did see Thunderbolts.
We did too.
I forgot about that movie.
I'm not going to lie to y'all.
I did.
It's probably the second best movie out the phase. Out the current phase.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
It's the second best movie out of the phase.
It's
What's the first
girl that the ugly girl?
I was gonna say Wakanda Forever.
Oh heck no! I'll take this over Wakanda Forever.
You think Thunderbolts is better than Wakanda Forever?
Yes.
Spider-Man is a part of this phase.
First of all, I don't know what phase we on, but No Way Home is still like my top of the recent phases.
No Way Home was the ending of the last phase, wasn't it?
I think so. I think yeah. No Way Home came out 2021.
Okay.
I am currently pleased with Thunderbolts.
Dang. Wait a minute. So if No Way Home is not part of this phase,
I don't think No Way Home is part of this. I don't think.
If that's the case, Thunderbolts is the best then.
Well, don't forget about Deadpool and Wolverine.
Deadpool and Wolverine's better.
What? No, I can't stand by that one.
I sure can.
I can't stand by that one.
Yeah.
I can't stand by that one.
Y'all like giving hugs and
No. You think I'm with Jason on this one. I do think
Deadpool and Wolverine is better than Thunderbolts.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think
1,000%.
I don't think so.
But Thunderbolts is definitely better than Wakanda.
Well, you know, I die on a lot of hills on this show, but that's but you know what? But that proved my point. Spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't seen it. There's the thing at the end, the post credit scene, where you see the Fantastic Four ship, right? That proves my point. Remember how I said when the Fantastic Four came out that basically they're like in the 1940s, 50s, whatever, and something's going to happen to bring them to our time? Confirmed. Confirmed. So, Jason, we're too good. We called it. We called it.
So easy a caveman can do it.
So easy a caveman can do it. So we called that one. So there you go. Let's see. I was very pleased with the. I thought that. Well, I don't get the point of killing off Taskmaster.
Because they botched it in the first place.
Thank you. That's exactly what I thought.
I was like, why they kill her off? I'm like, she's a good villain. I was kind of upset. I was kind of blown with that part. That was the one part that I was upset about. I was kind of upset about that.
Another dumb, wasted anti-villain, anti-whatever.
Yeah. I was like, are they really gonna like kill her off? I was like, okay. I was kind of blown about that, but overall, Thunderbolts is good. It is better. It is better than a lot of movies in the MCU. I hands down.
Right.
I'm saying it's better than
recent MCU movies.
Recent MCU movies.
Okay, I agree there.
I'm standing on that. So I did, and that's going to lead me into the Ironheart thing. So, but hold on, hear me out. Now, one, y'all know how I felt when So for those of you who don't know, Ironheart, her trailer dropped today. Okay? Basically, Marvel trying to throw shots at James Gunn. In a nutshell, I'm just going to keep it real with you. Marvel trying to throw shots at James Gunn. Didn't work. So, but I'm not going to lie to you. The girl, I'm going to catch some heat for this. But the girl who's playing Ironheart, I think her name is Dominique Thornton. She hasn't captured me as Ironheart. In fact, you know who I think would have been a great Ironheart? I think the girl from Blackish would have been a better Ironheart. The girl with the glasses, she would have been a better Ironheart.
Why? And when I say why, I'm not being like funny or like condescending. Why? What about her doesn't?
Her demeanor, it seems like it's forced. And like everything she says seems like it's forced. It's not natural. It's like,
I know what you mean.
Like even when she was in like Wakanda, like that whole scene, it just didn't seem natural. Like a lot of her interactions don't seem natural. They seem forced. And I think the girl from Blackish would have been a better cast as Ironheart. I really wish she would have went for the Ironheart role because she probably would have got it and nailed it. Like, and I don't know if y'all seen Blackish, but it's the girl with the glasses. She's super funny.
Mm-hmm.
She's
you talking about the youngest one?
At the time when Blackish, I think she was the youngest one. Yes, the youngest girl.
Okay.
She had the glasses, yeah. I definitely think that she would have been a better pick for Ironheart. But the girl who and maybe Dominique will get better over time. The trailer kinda justifies it's not like
I'm not even gonna waste my time, bro.
But I am gonna watch it because I gotta represent us. So I'm going to watch Ironheart. Now, Ron, I don't feel comfortable. I have to watch Ironheart. If I'm going to take the time, now look, I like what Ironheart stands for. A black female, MIT, super smart. Now, I know they're not going with the whole comic book thing of how she became Ironheart, but that's okay. I can deal with that. I just want to see her progress. And I could be wrong. She could this go around completely turn me around and go like, she's ready to play Ironheart. I just didn't feel that in Wakanda. So maybe this time, because she's not by herself, but it's her show, she'll get that shine. Go ahead, J-Rock.
I'm assuming that when I stepped away, you pretty much said that Riri didn't have enough time to cook and have some character development.
Yeah, she didn't have no character development, and it's true. and it could be definitely because she was overshadowed. She was overshadowed in Wakanda Forever.
She was important for 10 minutes.
And I'm not going to lie. And to be perfectly honest with you, that was a terrible time to bring her out in Wakanda Forever. That was terrible.
Exactly.
There was no need for her to be in Wakanda Forever. So if you had started her off with her own show from the get-go, I think it would have been a little bit better because you got people who really don't know who Ironheart is. Like we said, a lot of these movies are not meant for people like us who read the comic books and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Go.
Me and Ryan had pitched that maybe in one of the Iron Man movies, they showed Tony handing her like a scholarship. Or
yes.
Like a little quick cameo job.
And that would have been right on line with the comic book. That would have been great. Because her just it didn't make any sense. Like, okay, like, right. You could tell she was a last thought that they threw in.
Last question. On Wakanda Forever, did she show any type of sympathy or sadness for Tony? Tony was dead in Wakanda Forever, right?
Yeah.
But you know what? I don't even remember them talking about Tony a lot.
Nope. I'll answer that for you. Nope.
I honestly don't.
Was it like, no, my hero died, my
no connection?
I
don't remember.
She just saw the Iron Man suit and just started making one of her own. That's just it.
That's right? What I got from it.
I'm just asking.
I honestly don't remember her. I really don't. I really don't.
There you go. Stop that sentence right there. You don't remember her, and that's exactly what's happening. I don't remember her.
I don't remember her actually. Yeah, I don't. So,
she didn't grieve.
See, Zero Cool said he never came up, and I agree with that. I don't think he ever came up. I don't think it ever came up. Marquez said, "Are we talking about Ironheart? I'm just in time to start hating." Yeah. Oh man.
But Josh, real quick, like I was telling Jason, I said not even just her. A lot of the characters in this new phase, y'all could have at least trickled them in before to at least get your audience used to the fact of newcomers coming in.
Yep.
Like I was telling my coworker, man, all this time we all the way they wasted so much time. We could have been watching Sam Wilson build his Avengers during these phases for real, for real.
Which brings me to, I find that really funny that in Thunderbolts, he doesn't want them to have the new name, so they're beefing about the name. I was like, you're not the leader of anything. I was like, what?
Right.
So I find that really weird.
He is.
What?
You said Anthony Mackie's not the leader of anything?
Well, no, in Thunderbolts, their name is the New Avengers.
Yeah.
So he's like, he does it at the end when they see the Fantastic Four ship, they're like, oh, Sam put up a lawsuit because he doesn't want us to have the Avengers name.
They said that in the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, in the post credits.
Yeah, in the post credits, Sam is like suing them to like have the Avengers name. So that's why Red Guardian puts the Avengers with a Z at the end. So he's like, but do I think Ironheart is going to be good? Avengers. I'm on the fence because it's hard to.
I'm over the fence.
I don't know what your boy is in there. Brooklyn. I don't know what that dude is like.
That's the hood.
But I don't. And maybe I haven't read a lot of Ironheart comics. I'm gonna be real with you. So I know the gist of how she became Ironheart, and that's probably about it. So I'm just confused of how they're gonna put her in. Because remember, this is supposed to lead to Doomsday.
I don't think so.
She has to be in Doomsday.
Did you see the casting chair stream? I did not see her name.
There's no way. Guys,
not in it, bro.
There's no way they can have.
You can look it up. You can look it up. She's not in it, bro.
And Jason, earlier, didn't you say like they was working? They had this show ready for like 5 years or something.
Yeah, it's supposed to come out years ago.
Yeah,
it's supposed to be that and Armor Wars. Remember?
Yeah, that's right. That's what you said. Yeah.
Yeah, Armor Wars. They canned that. Don Cheadle was like, "What? I don't even know what you're talking about."
I do like her Ironheart. I do like her Ironheart her Ironheart poster though. That shit is like that.
The poster is dope, but
let's see.
I'm holding my breath. Agatha all along.
Holy crap!
Me so.
Well, no. This thing says she's supposed to. Whoa, wait. I thought Secret Wars got canned. The Secret Wars get canned.
Secret Wars is the second one.
Yeah, it's after Doomsday.
Okay, yeah, you're right. I'm looking at IMDb. This thing says she's not going to be in Doomsday. Now this is rumored to be in Avengers: Secret Wars.
Right, but not in Doomsday.
Man, that's kind of crazy. I'm curious to see how this is going to go.
It's not crazy. It's not crazy.
I'm curious to see how this whole thing is going to go.
This is the previous regime's show, not the new people that's saying quality over quantity.
Yeah.
It's the new regime.
Hey, real quick question. Do y'all think what they doing? They pulling the DCEU trying to get. Okay, all right. Bet. I got it.
Because I saw a rumor that the next phase after Doomsday is going to be more focused on the X-Men. So they just.
That's what I saw. Yeah.
They burning the rest. They burning out the stuff that was done. Let's just get it thrown out there and move on.
So they trying to get it over with so they can. Yeah.
Doomsday's the reset.
But I want to see her show. I'm not going to lie to you. I want to watch it, and I am going to watch it. I'm going to watch it. I'm not going to sit here and even lie to y'all and say that I'm not. I will watch it. I'm
watching. I'm just not excited.
Right. I'm not excited. Exactly. That's a perfect way to put it. I'm not excited. I'm not excited. I agree with that.
And I don't want to. I agree with that. I'll tap y'all. Y'all let me know how it goes. I really don't care. I really don't care. Like,
I don't blame you.
that's what I'm at.
But I'm not gonna lie. The trailer
Nah.
gave me a little bit like, damn, all right, they really trying to throw some umph in Ironheart. I like that. The trailer gave me that they're gonna try.
I want to say something, and I'm not trying to.
We're gonna
I'm
get
not trying
canceled.
to sound.
We're gonna get canceled.
I'm not trying to
Absolutely.
sound
Absolutely.
mean. I'm not. I'm just saying this. I feel like I'm gonna say it, and I hope you understand how I say it. Quality over blackness.
Mm.
Okay.
Mm. Well, it's funny you said that because I said in the show there's gonna 100%. I feel like there's gonna be a scene that's gonna have to deal with some type of racism in it. Like it's gonna be like, oh well, why can't Riri do it, or why can't I do it? And it's gonna be like, well, you're a black woman. I feel like she's gonna have to defend her being black. Let me say that she's gonna have to defend her being a black woman. I definitely feel that. I feel like that's gonna happen.
MIT.
Right,
MIT.
being black in MIT, she's gonna have to defend that. I see it. I see it. I just see it's gonna happen. So she's gonna have to defend it.
I just can't get past that when I just see the trailer. The only thing that pops in my mind is Iron Man.
You know what?
It's
My man Marquez just made a good point too. Her trailer, like, I always feel like with black trailers, there's no inspirational, uplifting. Like it's always rap. It's always rap. There's like no inspiration to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I definitely want to see it. I'm going to see it. I think Ironheart is a good character. So I think she's a good character. And I think I am glad that they're actually giving her a show, because I think starting her off, if they were trying to do a movie about Ironheart, it would have never worked. It would have never.
What they were about to do.
It would have never worked. So I'm glad the show is at least gonna. But I want to see. But now you make a good point. Are they going to show her connection to Tony? Like,
right? Thank you. Like, right? Too late now.
Good point. I mean, he is dead.
I'm with you. I'm with you, but by now.
He's dead. Yeah.
By now.
He is dead.
And Josh, also, like I told, like me and Jason talked a little bit. I find it so funny that all of a sudden, this is my first time hearing about it. Me knowing that Ryan Coogler is executive producer. Oh, so when did he become executive producer? After Sinners start doing good?
After Sinners, and Marvel was like, "Hey, Ryan, hey, buddy, we see what you're doing down there. We see what you're doing down there." Now, that's and you see how they quickly threw his name on executive producer on the opening thing. They threw his name on it. They threw his name on the opening thing. Right there.
That mouse ain't slick.
That's right. You're right, Javon. It's gonna pull the culture. Yeah, that was all that was about. Like, and to be honest, if I'm being honest, it overshadows Ryan's name. And I'm not saying that. I'm glad that he's executive producing it, but I feel like when they do that, it overshadows the directors who's directing the episode. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You're gonna think Ryan did it.
Right. Exactly. That's the first thing they were like, oh, he's directed it. No, he's the executive producer. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
And that's a lose-lose, because if it shows good, Ryan's gonna get the credit. If it's bad, they're not gonna blame Ryan because he just did Sinners.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then, I agree with that. Because when I saw that, I was like, damn, they were quick to throw that Ryan Coogler up there. They was real quick to throw that up there.
Right.
All the teasers before it.
They didn't show nothing with his name attached to it. But
this is my first time.
James Gunn, Joe. James from James Gunn on every teaser.
On every one.
Every teaser.
On every one.
From James Gunn. Every single
it's
one.
crazy. It's
No
crazy.
Comment.
With that being said,
my bad.
Oh no, go ahead.
Real quick. This is a big swing. I guarantee you, Quantumania.
Pause. No, you just said it's a big swing. Pause.
I bet you Quantumania gonna be better than this show, bro.
Okay, now you're just being disrespectful at this point. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Hey.
Wait a minute.
Hey.
Wait a minute. So you're saying you think that Quantum Mania is going to be better than Ironheart?
Man, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think we down that bad. I don't think we down that
Hey.
bad. No, I don't think we down that bad.
That take a lot of work,
guys.
That take a lot of work to be.
Yeah, exactly. No, we not down that bad. Nah.
Hey, man. Hey.
You know there's more. Yes, I do. I'm. That's Ryan. First of all, that's crazy that you even said that. That's crap. I'm gonna toss it up that you being stressed right now. That you even said that. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of wow. I'm not even gonna hold you. That you just said that. That's insane. That's insane. That's insane. That's kind of disrespectful. The way I feel some type of way about that. You know, there's more of a connection with Peter and Tony than Riri. Yeah, and yes. Right, they do have a better connection. So I didn't put it on the thumbnail because there is something that also released today. The official trailer for Superman. In Gun We Trust. In Gun We Trust.
There you go.
I'm standing. Here it is. 10 toes in on business. I know the camera a little janky because it's not shooting at 60. But let me just tell you right now. I said it once. I'm going to say it again. Right? I mean, James Gunn is not putting anything less than a 7. I'm standing 10 toes in on business. Yeah. Now,
I'm with you on that one, John. Jason, I'm with you on that one.
Jason, I want y'all to hear this, Ryan. It's the little stuff I caught in the trailer. One, even my man Javon right now, who was just like, Joshua, you tripping. This is terrible. He watched the trailer again. He was like, that's what I was talking to before on the call. He literally was like,
oh, okay.
He literally said, I may just be wrong. This may just be good.
Hey.
Y'all,
don't get me started.
The fact, did y'all see in the trailer when he's talking to Lois and he's like, you went against the president's rules, and he's like, people were going to die. What do you want me to do? Hey, I said, that's what I'm talking about. Let her know. Let her know.
Josh, better yet, did you hear the voice change when she started interviewing him?
And I had my doubts about David. I had my doubts. Jason, we say it all the time. Everybody gets Superman right, but they don't get Clark Kent right. And I'm not going to lie to you. That voice change set the tone for me. Because when he first down, he was like, yes, Miss Lane. He sat down. Yeah. And then when she was saying all that, he was like, people were going to die. I said, oh.
And let's talk about Lois Lane being an actual reporter. She said, I don't care if you're my boyfriend.
Yeah.
I'm going to report
I like
this.
that.
It showed that they were comfortable enough to have this conversation for it to escalate where he's getting frustrated. Like, yo, how are you not understanding where I'm coming from?
Right.
But in a way, she could be helping him too, because what if someone else is reporting to you? They might be asking you these questions too. You getting frustrated with me.
That's right.
They could be going at you harder than I am. So let me, you can look at it both ways. But I was like, oh yeah, their chemistry already off the charts.
Oh, and we hit the, hey buddy, eyes up here. He took off and flew. I said, oh my God, Jason. But then here it is too. So Rick Flag is in there. Rick Flag is the Secretary of Defense. I'm taking because he said the Secretary of Defense is going to put something out for you. And they flashed to Rick Flag. So I'm like, oh, is Rick the Secretary of Defense?
That could be a little, maybe it could be like a little tease.
Okay, because I was like,
they showed him.
They showed him right after that. Right. So I don't know if he is the Secretary of Defense or not, but I got the idea. But here it is too. I saw the U on the dude who was holding Superman. Now the only person I know that has a U on their chest like that is Ultraman. And Ultraman is basically the same as Superman, just from a different Earth. He's basically same powers as everything. But I don't know if it was Ultraman because Ultraman doesn't have a mask. If I'm remembering, I don't remember Ultraman having a mask.
Yeah,
they might be doing this just to try to hide it.
Okay, because I was like, because he
they
was
announced
strong
Ultraman
enough.
a while ago.
He was strong enough to smash Superman's face into the ground, and
Right.
I was
You said
dying
what,
laughing because Marquez.
They announced Ultraman like a while ago.
Huh?
Oh, okay.
They announced Ultraman was in it like a while
Okay.
ago.
Marquez had me dying watching the trailer because he said, "How come every time I watch this trailer, I watch the trailer, Superman getting folded?" I said "Stop it."
That's true.
But I think it's to like symbolize
Humanize
he's
him.
not all powerful. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to go with that vibe, and I think the vibe so far is good. I'm feeling it.
It's a Superman comic.
I'm feeling
It's
it, guys.
Superman.
In Gun we
It's
trust.
colorful.
In Gun we
Hey,
trust.
man, I ain't got no issues over here with me.
I,
Iron who?
I'm just gonna say this. It may just be best movie of the year. Jason, I'm just joking. Jason, I'm just joking.
To be fair, I have, in my opinion, I already have 5 so far this year. I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility that Superman can break into the top 5. There's a few movies that's like not probably gonna come off my list per se, but I don't think the list is solid enough to say Superman can't make
the top 5. I agree. Guys,
I'll say that much. The door is still open.
Okay.
I just know that for me, Sinners and Magazine Dreams are not coming down.
Yeah, Sinners is that's easily.
That's fair.
Easily.
Sinners and Magazine Dreams not coming down.
Yeah, I can stand with you on that because I can stand with you on that.
I think it could hit $1 billion too. I think it could hit $1 billion though.
Who you think Superman will?
It could. Yeah, I think so. It could. If Deadpool and Wolverine can hit $2 billion, come on, bro.
Okay, you make a good point. You make a good point.
James Gunn.
Jason, you don't think it'll make $1 billion?
It could pull $1 billion, bro. It could pull $1 billion.
You don't think $1 billion?
It could.
I'm not saying it won't be a $1 billion quality movie.
Oh no. But do you think it'll hit $1 billion? While it's in the theaters?
I don't know. I can't.
That's a lot of money.
Definitively say yes.
That's a lot of money.
Not only that, but you know how people feel about DC
superhero. Exactly. See, and that's what I think is going to stop it from making $1 billion because people could be like, "Oh, it's a DC movie." Yeah. I feel like they're going to do that.
But it's a DC movie, but everybody knows James Gunn too and his track record.
But I have said recently that James Gunn, any of his movies is not under a 7. And
that
Guardians 2 isn't under a 7.
What is it?
Guardians 2 isn't under a 7.
No, I think it is a 7. I don't think it's under a 7.
I'm with that. Yeah, I don't think it's under a 7.
I think it's I can't.
I'm not disagreeing. I just like putting y'all feet to the fire and just seeing.
People idolize Deadpool. Javon makes a good point. It became the cool thing even when it wasn't, which is why it hit $1 billion. And I do think Deadpool, because it's Ryan Reynolds was too promoting it.
It's a 7.
Yeah.
It's a 7, but $1 billion. You get what I'm saying? That's my point. You see what I'm saying? It's a 7. It's a 7 because of the hype, not necessarily
because
what
of
they put out
I
there.
agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
And
then the cameo.
I can't believe they actually put 2 people who fit the characters perfectly. They put them together in the movie. I never thought this would happen. $1 billion.
Yeah, I agree with that because it was a hype thing too. It was definitely a hype thing. People were hyped to go see Deadpool and Wolverine. So I can see that easily, but I can see people's faith in DC. They like, nah, we're like, you know what? I can see it not blowing up, but then it gets on like, HBO Max or something, and it's like top movie for like the 3 weeks. Yeah. Because now you got to judge. Now since the times are getting a little harder for people, Now they got to justify going to their movies. Like, well, I want to take our coworker today. I asked him when he take his kids to go see Bree. What up?
What up? My Negroes.
I can. So I asked my coworker today will he take his kids to go see Superman. He said no.
Why?
I don't know the reason, but
He'll
definitely take his kids to go see a Marvel movie. But I don't, and maybe it's because DC has a bad track record that people just go like, I'm not gonna waste my time because I know it's probably gonna be bad.
I give it $500 million on the slow burn.
That's fair. That's fair.
It'll be a slow burn. It'll be like once we're gonna have the first weekend people.
Yep.
It's gonna be the first wave.
Yep.
And then word of mouth gonna get to the second wave. Once the second wave confirms it, then it's gonna get to $500 million.
I do.
I go $500 million.
That trailer does give
with much
hope.
respect.
I like that. One thing about the trailer too is he's just not going ham. It's showing the emotional side, of Superman. Like even when he's talking to Jonathan, he's like, it's your actions and your choices that define and make you who you are. You know what I'm saying? I like that because I
almost cried at that part.
I'm trying to tell you, and here's my thing. For years, I think all the DC heroes get a bad rep is because they're painted in a bad light in movies. Because I was trying to tell my coworkers that Superman is so much deeper than Superman is so much deeper in the comic books than he is on the screen. You know what I'm saying? I talk about it all the time. Smallville. The reason why Smallville was so good because you saw that he was struggling being Superman.
Yeah.
They just
one of the things that, and y'all might be shocked by this coming from me, one of the things I surprisingly like about the trailers, and it's kind of grew on me, I like that it's bright and colorful.
Yep.
Because if people paid attention to what inspired James Gunn for this Superman, it's all the original Action comic ones. Him lifting the car, the original, I keep saying original, the Superman in the comics early on symbolized, hope.
Right.
We spoke about in the trailer. Right. And seeing the brightness and the colors and everything, I see he's really trying to push that hope. And I'm happy it's not dark and brooding for once. I can't believe I just said that out loud, but but yeah, I like that it's very vibrant, it's very live, and it's very it's the comics, man. Superman is and I mean it's in a good way. He's a cheesy dude. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what's good about him.
But that's the charm.
Javon,
right.
I'm trying to work it. Pause.
Mm-hmm.
It just said that you were banned from the channel. I don't know why you got banned. I'm working on that part, so go ahead. But go ahead.
I got banned?
Javon got banned. It said it banned him from the channel. I don't know why it banned him, but yes, the hope thing is important. Now, this is why I was also saying it's important. And so that's another thing I had about the trailer. Did you see that? So apparently, Superman, Lois already knows he's Clark Kent.
And that's what I like. We're already deep in the universe.
Yeah. So they're right.
Go.
So that's I want to know how long this has to be him being a year or 2 years in. Maybe. I don't know for sure.
I think that's what it was. Either 2 or 3 years in.
Yeah, because he's she already knows he's Superman. He already knows who Green Lantern is. Well, he knows who Guy Gardner is. He already knows Mr. Terrific and Hawk Girl I'm taking. So, and I kind of noticed that little prison he was in, that was housing a lot of metahumans. Because Metamorphosis in there.
Man. Listen, James Gunn said so. He was on a podcast, and someone asked him, "Tell us something about this film that no one has ever seen." He said, "I don't think no one has seen the Silver Age, science fiction, fantastical side of Superman yet." And that's all I saw in this trailer, bro. Like it looked like they were going in like the different dimensions, like, but it fits into that universe, like pocket dimensions. I think. I
Yeah.
said, yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's James Gunn, bro. Like, man.
Now, Mr. Mack, I do agree with you. So Mr. Mack said, is it me or are they giving away too much of the movie in trailers now? Absolutely. So I do have a rule, Mr. Mack. I have a rule. Horror movies, I don't watch any trailers for. Because 9 times out of 10, when you see the horror movie, everything that was in the trailer is there. Now, I do felt like Superman gave a lot, but it wasn't a lot where I was like, I know the entire plot of the movie.
Yeah, I didn't feel like they gave for this trailer. I felt like they gave just enough of what the story is about without showing us anything. I mean, telling us anything.
Yeah, I'm with you, Javon. I'm not watching no more trailers for Superman. I'm done. Even if they put out another one, I'm not gonna watch it.
But my fear for the trailer is, did James Gunn, or has he gave ample enough time to everything he showed? Is he gonna give it enough time in the movie to have Hawk Girl and Metamorpho and the Lantern and Mr. Terrific and Luthor and the Engineer and Crypto and his robots? They got a lot going on in this movie, bro.
I agree with you, and I'm going to say no because, but now maybe he may tackle it in another movie or show because I definitely think.
Don't MCU it.
Right. Don't MCU it. Right.
Make it mean something.
Because remember, we already got the Green Lantern Corps show coming out. We already got that. So that'll at least explain the Green Lanterns. Now, Hawk Girl, they are going to have to explain that because not a lot of people know where Hawk Girl's from and what she represents. So they are going to have to explain that.
Yeah.
Is it going to have to be in detail? No, not at all. It ain't going to have to be in detail. But they at least need to explain her. Metamorphosis, he actually needs explanation because people don't know about him.
Yep.
So they're going to have to explain that too.
But also, they can explain it through dialogue as well. It doesn't have to be a full.
Yeah, it doesn't have to. Right.
For everybody.
Right.
And this is James Gunn's
I doubt the other heroes are going to be in there more than like 2 or 3 scenes. I kind of agree with that. Javon said Jay brings up a good point. Having many main characters ruins movies with the quickness. It does. It does. It does. But I don't think they're going to be the focal point. I think they're just going to be like background characters. You know what I'm saying? So
that's what
I think he said Terrific will be important though. But
now I can see that but once again, I'm glad he started off with Mr. Terrific. That's a good person to start off on. Like one of the top 3 smartest minds in the DC universe. You know what I'm saying? Probably top 2. You know what I'm saying? So I like that. Because not a lot of people know about Mr. Terrific. I'm happy about that. I was very pleased about that. Very pleased.
Plus, James Gunn knows how to tackle a handful of characters and make like the Suicide Squad. We got to know everybody's. It was like what 10 of them, and we got to know basically everybody's backstory, or kinda. But
I agree.
I'm
like the way this is looking so far. I'm not going to lie.
I ain't got no problems.
Yeah, I don't got no problems right now. I'm cooking. I like it. I'm very pleased with it. This is going to be good. This is going to be good, guys. I'm very pleased. I'm very pleased. It almost brings another tear to my eye. It didn't hit me as hard as the first trailer, but that's because I think it was like that first trailer was like the hope trailer. That was and this one was like, even when the guy helped Superman up, he's like, Superman, this guy know damn well he can't help Superman. But Superman, like, he gives him this look like, are you coming to help me? And he like helps him, you know what I'm saying? Like, this trailer was speaking volumes to me, guys.
Which is Superman.
Nothing less than a 7, guys. Nothing less than a 7, Jason. I'm 10 toes in. I'm still not.
I'm not saying Superman is going to be a 7. Y'all said no James Gunn, nothing will be lower than a 7. I can't go there.
Anything, and I'm gonna go ahead and say this: anything coming out of DC from here on out is not going to be anything less than a 7. I'm saying it. I'm saying it, guys. I'm 10 toes, 10 fingers down in business.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Nothing.
Oh my gosh.
Nothing is going to be less than a 7.
All right, man. All right.
And
Jason,
with Peter,
go ahead.
with Peter and James looking over the shows and stuff, I can even the stuff they're not directed, because remember, they're taking the helm. They're in control of what comes out. I can at least say the vision is going to be there. The vision is going to be there.
They didn't shut down, but they even told Matt Reeves no. They was like, nah, bro, bring a script.
Oh, he said what?
Yeah, the Batman movie got delayed because James Gunn was like, need a script, bro.
We need more. He was like, more.
Yeah.
He was like, we need more cowbell. We need more cowbell.
That's why I got delayed.
Yep.
James Gunn was like, don't give it. He basically did like the don't worry. I'm open to.
Yeah, I got you.
But we gotta bring that script on in here.
But I heard Matt Reeves had like a medical situation going on too.
Fair enough.
Oh, is that why I got delayed?
That's what I heard.
That's fair. That's fair enough.
There's gonna be nothing less than a 7 out of DC Comics from here on out.
Hold on, Jason. Remember when we talked the other day? Josh, I told Jason this the other day. I said James Gunn is smart. He's been in Marvel Studios. He's already infiltrated the building. Mm-hmm. He knows what to do and what not to do.
I agree.
He's going. He got the blueprint already mapped out. This bro, watch.
I agree with him. He got the blueprint. He knows. I am confident, and I was even confident when Peacemaker came out. When Peacemaker, I was like, "This is like good."
Yeah.
Creature Commandos, good. I'm like, "Yo, this is like that."
And Jason, go ahead.
But them Jones, I mean, and don't get me wrong. Well, no, there's a mute point to say what I was about to say, because regardless, those were great. We'll see. We'll see.
Javon said the same. He said, I heard that he had some personal issues working through for Matt Reeves. And Mark Wade said, I really hate James Gunn supervising Matt Reeves.
See?
No. I don't think he like supervising him like that, because he still want Matt Reeves to do his own thing. Like, I don't think he's supervising. I don't think he's supervising him like that.
This is the time for DC to rise. Rise.
I do agree. Now that I agree. This is now I will say this. The shields are down. The shields are down. It's time to attack. Now, I will give you this. I don't know how long the run is going to last. If I give anything, I would say, because James Gunn already said he's not going to do like Marvel and put like, movie after movie. I was about to say, it's not going to feel like the run in the way you're saying it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give it a good 3-year run. I'm going to give it a good 3-year run. After the 3 years, we got to see.
I'm going to disagree with you. I think it's going to go longer. It's just not going to feel that way.
True, because he's not putting out so much stuff. That makes sense. It's not going to
feel that way.
That makes sense.
Marvel, if it's not a movie, it's a show.
Yep.
If it's not a show, it's a movie.
Yeah.
I don't think James.
And I think half of that's what killed Marvel. I feel like that absolutely what killed Marvel. It was too much. Okay, remember how we talk about Star Wars, right? Remember how we talked about how Star Wars was this great thing because it didn't come out every year. It sat for years and they was like, okay, boom. I feel like Disney is murdering everything they touch by that thing. By just putting out show after show after movie after movie after show. They're doing that and it's murdering it. So I would be the first one to tell you, I didn't think Thunderbolts was going to be good. And I
I
did.
didn't
Same
think Thunderbolts
here.
would be good either.
And I didn't think it was going to be good because I felt like they threw the Thunderbolts together. In the beginning, that's how I felt. It felt like they were just throwing it in. And then I felt because of the whole Jonathan Majors situation that they were just trying to get something out. That's how I felt. And now I was wrong because it was actually all right. It was actually good. So, yeah.
Yep.
So,
They
but
should
I'm
have killed
pleased.
off that thing game, man.
I'm pleased with it. This is a great. This I'm not gonna lie to you, man. This is, and the fact that Superman comes out in July is good.
So does
Summertime.
Fantastic Four.
Now,
Okay.
now let me ask you this.
Let's see how well that does, though.
Okay, now here's my thing. I think the Fantastic Four is going to do good. Hear me out. One, look at the star power in it. One, they got Pedro. Pedro's not missing right now. Now you know
Is he
how.
gonna die?
Huh?
Is he gonna die?
No,
He done died in like the last 5.
he
chosen
did,
movies,
but he's not
so-
going to die in here. He's not going to die in here.
My man love dying.
He loves dying. He's like Sean Bean. He's like Sean Bean from Sean Bean dies and everything.
Yeah, but
Oh goodness.
um.
Oh man.
and I'm gonna come back to a death joke in a second. when
Okay,
you're done.
so I do feel like Marvel is throwing up. They're banking on Pedro and my man from Stranger Things. They're banking on that. That's going to be their summer movie. But
yeah,
but here's the thing. I think Thunderbolts is going to do better than Fantastic Four,
quality or money?
money wise. I think Thunderbolts going to do better.
Uh,
Because I feel like the Marvel with the Fantastic Four, we didn't had really not, especially the last two, terrible.
But ain't that crazy that narrative is not? I don't think that narrative is going to work against Fantastic Four like it does for DC. Ain't
Yeah.
that so hypocritical?
Yes, because more people will go see. They'll say, "Oh, this Marvel movie was terrible," but they'll go see it. They'll go see the next one. They'll go see the next one. With DC, it's like they got one chance, and then if one thing is bad out of DC, oh, we not seeing nothing else.
That's it.
Nothing else.
That's it.
and Superman's gonna change that.
And my coworker said today that the Snyder Cut was bad. I said the Justice League, the Snyder Cut was bad. I said I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore. I can't
Snyder
take it
Cut
anymore.
was one of the best things to come
That was
out
one of the
that
best things. Like the Snyder Cut was actually good.
And it's better than every MC movie on this side of the phase.
Bruh.
Yeah,
DC
I agree with.
DC takes so much BS. Like you said, we could get one bad movie and everybody's like, done. I'm not seeing it anymore. I'm not seeing anything DC ever again. Ever again. I don't know why it's like that. I truly don't. Because like even me, even if I see a bad Marvel movie, a bad DC movie, I'm still gonna watch DC. I watched Catwoman. That was terrible. It was terrible. Wonder Woman 84. Terrible. But still so the rest of them. You know what I'm saying? Because DC runs in my blood. And I do the same thing. Like Ironheart. I'm going to still watch Ironheart. I'm still going to watch it. Now, there are some Marvel things that I'm just like, okay, this is not. Like Miss Marvel. I tried to watch that, but it was just too kiddie for me. It wasn't kid. It was too kiddie.
I never seen Miss Marvel.
I did go back and watch Loki. Loki was just so good, bro. Loki was excellent. I watched Moon Knight. Sensational. Loki was sensational. I watched Moon Knight. Moon Knight started and then it just took a nosedive. But Moon Knight was all right. Would I watch it again?
I like Moon Knight.
Absolutely not. I wouldn't watch. Like I think it did good. Then near the last episodes, it just took a dive. I do think in the beginning it was good.
Excuse me.
I still haven't finished watching Agatha, but I actually did start enjoying Agatha. I'm on the episode now where they had to get through the house and all that, but I liked Agatha.
I think Agatha underrated.
See,
I did an MCU. I posted Ryan's MCU show list, and like Agatha was getting slapped around on the list, man.
That's crazy. And I do think Agatha just took a little bit of while to kick up.
Yeah, the top three was the general top ones they had was Low Key,
WandaVision,
Daredevil, and Hawkeye.
My boy Marquez just said the same thing you did. He was like he was not impressed with Daredevil Born Again.
Daredevil was trash.
Damn. That's
okay,
crazy.
Jason, I want to say it was true. It wasn't better than Netflix, but it ain't trash, man.
So is it worth watching?
No.
Damn. Jason said no. It's not even worth watching.
Hold on, Josh. Compared to the other Marvel shows of recent years, I say yes.
Okay.
It ain't better than Agatha. It ain't better than.
Yes, it is.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't.
You know what? I might have disagreed with both of them.
No, it ain't. It ain't better than Low Key, WandaVision. It ain't better than Agatha. Hawkeye. I mean,
Hawkeye was all right. I liked Hawkeye. Was all right. I liked Hawkeye.
Daredevil probably better than everything else. Echo, Moon Knight, definitely better than She-Hulk. That's the worst anything ever made from anybody. Yeah, Daredevil. Man, just watch the Netflix show again, bro.
Damn. Javon said Jay just hates what happens to Foggy.
Hey, look, here's the worst part. He was right until episode 2, 3, 4, and 5 happened, to where Foggy's death didn't even matter. It's Law and Order. Daredevil Law and Order edition. That's what the show was. Daredevil Law and Order edition.
Damn.
And don't get it twisted. Berthol, Daredevil, and Fisk, all three of them acting wise on their own merit, perfect. They do what they do. They're not the problem.
Right.
But
so is the writing the problem of the show?
It's horrible, bruh. They had a show. They had an episode that this crew didn't even do. They had it in the episode, and it felt like a filler. Like it was just like a break between the season episode. It's horrible.
Horrible.
My man took the mask off because his best friend died, but put it on because a random person he never really knew died. It's like, well, thanks for making Foggy Death actually mean something, bro.
Right.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate you. You could have milked Foggy's death for this 2-3 episodes, then have him take it off because Foggy died, then put it back on because that's what Foggy would have wanted. The best fight scenes was Wilson Fisk and Matt Murdock talking to each other. Those are the best fight scenes in the show.
Damn, that hurts. That hurts, Jason. That hurts.
Oh man.
Get that trash up out of here, man.
That hurts. Okay, I'm gonna watch it.
What's the tattoo villain name? What's his name, Ryan? The painter dude?
That's his name. The painter. That's his name.
Muse, yeah.
Muse. They subliminally showed him in episode 2. He disappears for 5 episodes. Episode 6, they reveal he was the Muse the whole time. Died in the 7th episode. This man, look, riddle me this, Ryan. See, you like it. Riddle me this. Stay with me, Josh. Stay with me. See, y'all got me started. The Muse, right? They said this man learned martial arts in 3 months and killed his master and burnt down the dojo once he learned martial arts. And this man damn near killed Daredevil when they fought 1-on-1. And Daredevil been fighting crime for 5 years.
For years. For years.
Make it make sense. Make it make sense, bruh. Running down people. Look, this man fighting immortals. This man was fighting people coming back from the dead.
He's just kicking everybody's ass.
And then we get to this dude that learned martial arts through YouTube in 90 days, and he almost lost if it wasn't for his girlfriend shooting him in the head while he wasn't.
He pulled the Ninja Turtles joke. He pulled the Ninja Turtles joke. He watched YouTube and became a master.
Yeah, he was crushing Daredevil.
Oh my gosh.
On second thought, y'all.
Man, that's hilarious.
It was Law and Order, man. SVU.
It was Law and Order.
He said,
it was Law and Order.
And Marquez actually said the action scenes were bad. Marquez actually said that. He said the action scenes were bad. He actually says the action scenes were bad.
Matt Murdock and Wilson Fisk talking to each other at the diner, fire. Punisher and Daredevil, Matt Murdock and Punisher talking to each other, fire. Outside of that,
it was now what you hey Jason, what you call Matt Murdock? So you called him
the Blind Perry Mason.
Yeah.
That should be the name of the show, the Blind Perry Mason. That show.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Man.
They took him out the suit to build up to the big moment of putting him back in the suit, and they botched it. They just
botched it. All right.
It was anticlimactic. It was like, why take the suit off? Look, he stopped wearing the suit after Foggy died. This man was fighting the next episode. He was fighting the cops as Matt Murdock, blind.
That's crazy.
Saving a witness, which is illegal, by the way. Saving a witness's life, bro.
That's crazy.
Daredevil Born Again. Trididash. You talking about 10 toes? That's what I'm standing 10 toes on.
I'm standing 10 toes in on that.
Trash. The Netflix people did it better. Sorry, MCU fans. Netflix did it better. It's okay. It's a lot of things other people do better than MCU. It's life.
It's like that. Hey, that's what happens. Does anybody have any closing remarks for this week?
Watch Clown in the Cornfield.
I wanted to see that. That's the horror
Final
movie, right?
Destination Bloodlines. Huh?
That's the horror movie, right? Clown in the Field?
Yeah. Watch Clown in the Cornfield.
Okay.
Watch Final Destination Bloodlines. Yes, I said it. Watch Final Destination Bloodlines. Karate Kid Legends was okay. But it's a Karate Kid movie. You've seen them once. You've seen them all.
Exactly. That's how I feel. That's exactly how I feel.
They added a little twist to this one, just a little bit of a different twist to it, but the premise is still the same.
It's the same. Okay.
And watch Andor season 2. And
Josh, I've been hearing a lot. Josh, I'm with him on that. I've been hearing
top 2 show of the year. Andor season 2, top show of the year. Yeah. And watch The Righteous Gemstones. That's all I got.
Okay.
It's gonna be very hard for me to watch Andor. I'm just letting you know.
You can't say that, Han Solo fan. You can't say
exactly.
That. You like Solo.
Thank you, Jason. Thank you. That's how I want to.
You like Solo. You can't say that.
Yeah. Thank you, Jason. Josh.
You can't say that.
Solo
you like
is
Solo.
not better than Rogue One. Oh heck no.
Solo
and the 8 other people, including the mutt outside my house, are the only people that watch Solo. You and the little mutt dog that barks outside my house. Y'all the only 8 people that watch Solo.
Solo was so underrated, bro. It really was. It really was.
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
No, it wasn't.
It was underrated, but it was not better than Rogue One, sir.
Man, I was like, and maybe I think it is because I already know that they practically failed the mission, and because the whole Death Star thing, like maybe
you got to watch it.
Okay, maybe I'm gonna give it another shot. I'm gonna watch Andor. So do I need to watch? I feel like I should watch it in order. So should I watch Andor first and then watch Rogue One again?
Watch Andor season 1 and 2, then watch Rogue One.
Okay, all right.
You'll change your life.
Okay.
You like Han Solo.
I did love Solo. I did like
you
Solo.
You like Childish Gambino.
I did. I thought he was a good
It was. I would not, Josh. I'm with you. I do like Solo.
I did like Solo.
It was cool, but it was not touching no Rogue One, my guy.
Man, I liked Solo, man. I really did.
Solo ain't acting like bad, but bad.
Man.
Acolyte was trash.
So y'all, same bad time, same bad channel next week. That way I'll come back.
Top 5 Star Wars project ever too, Josh.
Wait, say that again?
Andor is the top, going down in history is one of the best Star Wars projects ever.
Mm. Okay,
It already
now
clipped
I'm really have to
Mandalorian.
watch it. I'm gonna really have
It
to
already
watch it.
clipped. It already clipped Mandalorian. Clipped him.
Well,
Last season of Mandalorian was.
And I'm not gonna lie. The minute Luke came into the Mandalorian, it took a tumble for me. I was like, okay.
Andor, that's. I ain't gonna say the C word yet. But in 2020-30, I'll use the C word. I'm not gonna use it right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back and watch it.
And then we're gonna justify.
And then I might drop the C word on it.
Right. Because the C word, we use that for cinema. We use that for great cinema.
That's sacred.
That's sacred. You just can't throw it.
Doom.
Exactly.
Doom, the C word.
Exactly.
The C word. The C
Inception.
word that begins with C and ends with C.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
You got Dune, Inception,
yes.
Matrix 1.
Exactly. Exactly. Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Like that. Exactly. There's right. Exactly. I
don't even want to say it. I just want to say the C word for now.
So
just like Johnny Sacred.
I feel like we could throw the C word for Wanda and Loki.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I agree.
Wanda and Loki is the C word.
I got it. All right.
We got one more year, right?
No.
One more year of what?
Loki and Wanda's been out for 4 years. They came out 20.
Because when did they come out?
Oh,
Wanda was doing COVID for sure.
Yeah, Wanda was doing COVID.
2021 for Wanda and Loki. Yeah. I want to say the same year.
Thanks, Javon.
At least season 1.
Thanks, Javon. Javon said, for those who don't know, classic.
WandaVision was 2021.
And Loki had to be 2022, something like that. Mark was like, I was not getting it.
Oh, for real? They wasn't? Oh, my bad. Yeah, both was. Look at this. One started in January, and then when it ended, started in May. So that was 4 years ago.
We could use that.
Close enough.
Okay.
Classic.
Yeah.
Close enough.
That's classic. All right, boys. Everyone watching, thank you for dropping past. Zero Cool, Javon, Marquez, Mr. Back. Appreciate the love.
Watch Final Destination, man. It's so funny, man.
I'm going to watch Final Destination. I gotta watch Final Destination.
I did want to see.
Remember?
Rest in peace, Tony Todd.
Rest in peace, Tony Todd. Yes, rest in peace. And remember, if you can't be good at it. We see y'all next week. Man.